I am Sammy Aaron with the Resilient Activist. Our nonprofit's mission is to cultivate resilience to environmental stress by supporting community, personal well-being, and vital ecological health. So what we're talking about today is something that can help activists who are just doing so much, right? Just giving and giving and giving. We have a program called 4 Steps for a Resilient Life. You can get more information about it at our website, theresilientactivist.org, and just look for 4 Steps for Resilient Life. There's a full blog post about this and then links to any upcoming workshops that we have. So the premise is really simple. Step 1, you make a list of everything that you're doing, everything that you're giving from any activist perspective. And then you add to that even the little things, like let's say you turn the water off when you brush your teeth, right? So add even the small things you're doing, and then add to that all the things you wish you were doing, and maybe all the things you think you should be doing that you're not doing, okay? So you've got this really nice long list. Step 2 is to look at that list one item at a time and circle the ones that you love, that just make you happy. They're easy to do. You have the money for it, the time, the energy. They're just really simple, right? So you go through that list, you put those in column 2, and you celebrate. So stop and celebrate. Notice how much you really are already giving, okay? Step 3 is where you go back to step 1, the ones you did not circle, and one at a time, maybe through a simple mindfulness practice, maybe just quieting your body and your breath, maybe being out into nature, and really spend some time journaling each one of those items you don't love. What is it about it that upsets you or frustrates you or keeps you up at night? What is it that maybe you come home after doing an event or an activity and you're not very kind to the people that you love, right? And so you really get down to the details for each one of those items. Step 4 then is where you come back and look at step 3 items and you ask yourself, how could I reimagine this, right? What could I do to make this a little different so that it feels more joyful, right? So this kind of thing, for example, if you're doing something in person, maybe it's something you could send an email or write a letter or make a phone call about instead. Maybe it's something that you're doing by yourself that you'd enjoy more if someone else was with you. There could be all kinds of ways that you could reimagine each thing that you're doing that doesn't bring you joy. The ones that you reimagine in column 4, and you find a way that you're like, you know what, if I could do it this way, I'd be really happy. Put those in column 2, right? So your column 2 list starts to get bigger, the items that you love to do. The ones that you just can't reimagine, unless it's something you're required to do by your job, quit doing them. Just give it up, right? And if you feel like, who's going to take this on? Oh my gosh, somebody's got to do this. I promise you, if you do an internet search on that topic, that issue, that there are going to be a gazillion people around the world that are already working on that issue, and you can let that go. So that's it. That's the 4 steps. You just keep that column number 2 getting bigger. Maybe some of the things that you drop from steps 3 and 4, that gives you a little extra time in your column 2 to just add some time to take care of yourself. Because the more resilient you are, the better you sleep, the better you eat, the better your body's taken care of, the more effective you're going to be in your activism. So visit me at theresilientactivist.org, and thank you for all you do for a more resilient world.